rage like real. I ain't taking L's in Madden all year.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to show you guys this play that can bomb cover 3 and cover 2 in Madden 23. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So first and foremost, my CFL, if you're on PS4 and you're on current gen PS4, make sure you go to my website, allthingsmadden.com. Link is in the description. Sign up for the CFL. You'll see it under the All Things Madden tab. And if you're interested in ebooks, I have an ebook section on there. I have about 13 different offenses / defenses that's on there. Just put out 146. So just, you know, if you're interested in that, go ahead and cop that or anything else. And if you want me to do a particular formation for you, such as tight doubles like we're doing today, then just go on the personal ebook and then request for me to do it, and then I'll drop it into your account once it's made. So without further ado, man, now the reason why I chose to do this tight doubles play is, if you guys remember, it was a Twitter person that I told you about a couple videos ago. What he did, we actually was in combo, and he was dropping me a lot of offenses, like not offense, but he was dropping me a lot of plays like you're about to see me show you right now. And I said, yeah. So I looked at all of them and I like them. So eventually I'm gonna start rolling out all the ones he told me. I think he gave me about 4 of them. And I asked him about making a YouTube. He said he didn't really want to. He wasn't sure. But if you happen to watch this, bro, make a YouTube, because I really like these setups that you're sending me. So anyways, you guys know, if you guys want me to take a look at a formation, or if you have a play that you like and a setup that you would like to share, send it to me, and then I'm gonna do exactly what I'm doing now, and I would break it down for all of you guys, and then I'll actually add more setups to it in gameplay. And so if you guys like that, you know, because there's a lot of you guys who might not like putting out content for YouTube or don't want to start, if that's y'all, and you know, just hit me up, you know. Now obviously you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, if that's something you want to do. So anyways, without further ado, man, let's go on and dive right into this. So for personnel, you want your best receiver, you want your fastest receiver to go right here where Jamar Chase is. So we want to put him right there. We're gonna go back and put Tyler Boyd here, and that's the only thing that matters as far as personnel. Now the play we're talking about is shot fade cross. So this play is only found in the Steelers offensive playbook. Again, it's only found in the Steelers offense. So let's go to shot fade, and this will beat cover 3 and cover 2. And the zone drops don't matter at all. So all I'm doing here is just putting in some garbage D line just so I can have a little bit of time. But what you're gonna see here is that it's just not gonna matter. And also, I do have gameplay to show you guys as well. So I hope you guys stick around for that, and you'll be able to see me use this in game and use this whole offensive scheme in game. So you want to run this, you can run it in the middle, but preferably you would like for your 2 receivers to be to the wide side, but it's not mandatory. You just would like it. Why is that? Because this route is going so far outside, so we want room to throw it outside. Now I'm gonna put my player on the D tackle. So what you want to do for the setup, you want to take triangle, put him on a streak. You want to take X, put him on a drag, and either A, you can snap it like this, or B, you can actually take R1 and put him on a check and release curl route. Now this is if they're rushing 3 or 4 players. Now if they're blitzing you, just simply block your running back. Now, couple things that I like to do, you'll see me do in game. Either A, I will snap it just like this, or B, I will take this guy and motion him out. So you might wonder why. And when you motion him out, it's going to change how deep his route is ran. So that's why I like to play around. So when people start zone dropping, you can actually make it ran a tad bit deeper. But anyways, let's go ahead and show you this. So notice we are in cover 3, right? So I'm gonna show you different variations that you'll see. But first and foremost, watch what happens with square. So notice how he's gonna start running. Wow, I never seen. Wow, Jamar Chase. You looking like preseason. But notice how he started running outside, right? So this is what's going to happen. So when they're not pressing, this is how they're going to play every single time. This streak is actually going to hold him because it's kind of in his area, and so he just goes completely inside. And what that does, it gives you an outside lane to throw this ball. And normally your throws are not that bad. Practice mode is just absolutely crazy sometimes, but triangle on the streak, X on the drag, R1 on a curl route, and then we're going to go and snap it. You want to drift to the left. It really helps if you can drift out there, and it's going to make that throw a lot easier, but it's definitely not necessary to drift left. It just makes the throw easier. So I'm going to show you again, and I'm going to show you, let's just say they quarterback attained for whatever reason, and you just can't get outside the pocket. I'll just show you what that looks like. So again, you know, just worst case scenario, you can step up, and you could just deliver that ball. Like I said, look how easy that throw is, and we didn't even have to really put much effort in it. So you definitely don't need to drift out. It just helps out a lot. So next thing we're gonna look at is cover 2. And I do want to show you cover 4 drop. I don't think I put it in the audible, so I want to show you what that looks like. But anyways, here's the setup for you guys again. And we're going to go ahead and snap the ball. So cover 2 is going to be literally the same exact thing. Notice how, I mean, there's no way they can zone drop for that, okay? I was going to show you guys zone drop, but you guys can clearly see no matter if they zone drop or not, they won't be able to guard this because this safety has to get held by this streak. He has to. And what happens is we have this whole lane outside that we can throw. So just to prove a point, I said I wasn't going to. But I want to add cover 4 drop in defense anyways, but I also want to show you guys max zone drops just to show you what it looks like. You guys might just be curious about it. So let's go to 20, let's go to 30. I did say max. So let's go back to dollar, and I want to put cover 4 drop in here so you can see that too. So here we go. Let's go back to gun tight doubles, and then let's go back to shot, fade, cross. So what we're going to do is take a look at cover 2 first, and I'm going to spy these two. But when you run this and you know they're zone dropping, you want to drift out the pocket. Now, keep in mind, if somebody is max zone dropping, then we're going to have every single other play in the playbook. If they're trying to max zone drop to stop this route, they're going to lose because this formation is, you know, you can dink and dunk real easy with this formation. So it's realistically, you're not going to see this, okay? I just want to just clear your mind on that. Realistically, you're not going to see this. But what I was trying to explain to you is no matter what, that's just too deep of a throw. That's too deep of a route progression for them to actually cover that. So just wanted to make sure I did mention that. Now, last thing I want to show you is cover 4 drop, because depending on who you have in this spot right here, you have a chance. You have a chance at bombing it, and I'll show you that here in a second. But it literally depends on this guy right here, okay? Now, Tyler Boyd's not going to get the job done, okay? But what I wanted to explain to you is that notice how we have that little lane right there. Now, the safety made a great play, but Tyler Boyd is just too slow. He's 89 speed, I believe. Jamar Chase is the only fast one at 94. But the reason I say you have a chance is because this person right here is going to get glitched out. So notice how he just stops covering. And the quarterback put the ball in a good spot. Joe Burrow put it in a good spot. And it's just Tyler Boyd is just not faster than this guy right here. So if you guys don't mind, I know this is kind of a while. If you guys don't mind, I want to see if we can put Jamar Chase there and see if we can actually get it for cover 4 drop, because I actually don't know about if that works or not. It just looks really good when you do it. So let's just test it out real quick, and then after that we're gonna go straight to gameplay. So we got Jamar Chase there, triangle on the streak, X on the drag, R1 on the curl, and then let's just see right here, right? So can we get that? Can we get that? I don't know. He's making a great play on it, but also keep in mind on this play they make you take a deep drop back as well. So that's kind of throwing off the timing, but I'm ignorant, so I want to try one more time. And after that, we're going to go straight to gameplay. I don't want to waste more of you guys' time. So notice how deep of a drop back they're making me do, and I think that's affecting it. Can we get that? Yeah, so you can throw it, okay? So you definitely can throw it. You just need to time it up perfect, and you need to have a fast player in that spot. So we'll take a look at it one more time, replay, and then we're going to hop right into gameplay after that. So anyways, here we go right here. So notice, like I said, he's going to run past them, and it's literally just a one-on-one with this guy. So if you need like a deep shot play, or, you know, and they're running cover 4 drop, this is a great play because they'll have to use this guy right here, or you can always check it down. So we have a high-low that a user has to respect, and we have the ability to possibly take the top off if we have the nice advantage, because notice how we're going to be able to throw it and, you know, catch it right up in there, you know, so we get a nice little throw right there. But anyways, those are the coverages I like against it. So let's go in and dive right into gameplay. All right, so right here we are going against the Eagles, and if you guys don't know, if you watch my previous videos in the past, I'm still doing the same thing where I play with each team every single game. I'm just doing this style of gameplay instead of live gameplay, just because I'm more comfortable with this style of gameplay. Just wanted to make sure I did notice that. So that's why you see me using different teams each video. But anyways, I figured he was running man coverage. So this setup right here is actually really great against man coverage, because we're going to have two different options that we're going to read on that particular play. Because if you guys don't know, that corner route on flood drive is a man beating corner route. So at least on current gen, I can't speak for next gen, y'all can let me know, but on current gen, it's still a man beating corner route inside of this tight doubles. Now, the only thing I don't like about this particular tight double is that they don't have an inside zone, but they do have the base. Now, the base is a great run, but it helps to have that inside zone because the blocking is a tad bit different. But you know, it's not nothing problem. I mean, they do have the halfback draw as another option for the run, but realistically, I'm not a runner, so you know, I'm a passer. That's why, you know, I really like doing YouTube, because I can show you guys different passing concepts. Because if you're a runner, you really just find unique run plays, you know. But a passer, you really got to come out here and dot some stuff up. So right here, I was trying to see what I liked, and I definitely didn't think he'd play hard flats, and he did. And we turned a negative gain into about a 9-yard gain. So now he did get a little fluke on that little first animation, but we did have a little bit of good stick work to be able to get us in a good position. So right here, when you motion the fade out in this short yardage, it always turns into like a goal line fade. So please make sure you don't make the mistake of running a goal line fade. And right there, I completely missed the touchdown pass. I did peep it though, but I didn't come back to it. I completely forgot, but I did. After the play, I looked and I was like, dang, I really missed the touchdown pass. But anyways, you know, you can't hit every single read you make. That's why, you know, I'm not a pro player, because I just don't hit every single read that's open. You know, I'm human too, man. But anyways, like I said, for some reason, I just can't never run the ball, you know. And my opponent this game, he did nothing but run the ball. Trust me. I figured so when people get the Eagles, Cowboys, and there's another team too. I think Eagle, Cowboys, and I can't think there's a third team everybody gets, and they just run the ball every single play until you get tired of it. But anyways, man, right here, I was trying to see what he was in. So I wanted to run like a flood style concept with a backside drag, so that way I have a little check down option. So right here, I scrambled out the pocket. I wanted R1, and I seen circle at the last second, but I don't know, I just didn't trust it, but I did see it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna come back to the same exact play, and I'm gonna run a very similar setup because I did see it, and I figured he's gonna play the same defense again. Because what most people do is when they stop something out of one particular defense, they're gonna stay in that same particular defense. That's how some people play. So I was trying to see if he was one of those players or not. So right here, only reason I actually threw this ball right here is because that is Joe Burrow on the rollout. Now, if you have a quarterback that's not as good, you may not be able to get away with that, but that's just knowing your quarterback at that point. But those rollout corners are definitely good. So right here, I'm on the 7-yard line, but I wanted to try this setup right here. I wanted to try it in game for you guys to see if we can get it. So I did peep he was in cover 3, but I didn't like how he was rushing. It looked like 5 people. It was a 5-on-5, and I didn't trust that I have time for that route to develop a little bit. So just decided to take my yards right here and just kind of play clock management, because in my mind right here, I need to score. If I don't score, I'm in trouble. So right here, this is also another thing I meant to mention is if for some reason the play breaks down, go ahead and playmaker your X route to go back inside, and normally that will shred every single coverage, just because a lot of times the tight end is going to be better than, I'm not going to say a lot of times. If your tight end is a decent tight end, it'll work every single time. If he's not, then it's definitely not going to work every single time. But versus zone, it will. Now, right here, I love this setup versus man coverage. Essentially, all I'm be reading for is between the backside slant and then circle. But the sad thing is that he actually played deep halves. So there is a trick to actually get that deep half to move out the way. And you're actually about to see it here in a little bit. But it's a trick to it. If you notice, they're playing, most people don't play this style of man coverage anymore. It's kind of an outdated style of man coverage. But right here, I decided to do the smart thing. I figured he'd be pass committing or playing the pass real heavy, so I just wanted to get the yardage. I knew I had 2 timeouts, so I'm gonna go ahead and burn my timeout. So now I got a fresh set of downs. I have 1 timeout, 12 seconds left. I easily have about 2 plays, at least 2 plays to get in field goal range, and field goal range is about 30 yards away, and on Madden it's not really that hard to get 30 yards in, like, you know, 4, 5, 6 seconds. So right here, this is the setup I was telling you guys. So basically what we're going to do, we have a streak to push back the deep half, and we're going to be able to hit circle. And the reason I got open this time is because I actually motioned circle out. So what that did was it actually shortened up the route that was ran. So if you guys, if you guys like this offense, man, just, go on my website, go to my personal ebook section. Well, first check the ebook section, make sure I didn't put out one, because sometimes I put out formations that I really, really like, and sometimes I don't. But if I don't, then go to personal ebook section and go ahead and request it. Send me a request form, and then I'll make it for you, and it'll be uploaded in your account once it's done. That's how it works. So right here, I wanted to test out the setup again and see if we have it. So I'm looking at square, and I don't know what style of defense that was, but I have no idea, but I hope he doesn't play that again. It said cover 4 drop right there. I don't know where my face cam is gonna be, but it said cover 4 drop. But that definitely was not cover 4 drop. And right here, Like I told you guys, 146 for the win, man. My opponent after this point has seen enough, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.